So, about me, my name is Armin. I'm a bachelor in youth and community studies, just so you know what's my background. I worked for a good few years in youth services. I'm a qualified PE teacher, gym instructor, studied for a few years electronic engineering, and then I changed my career into youth community studies. Studied 4 years psychology, but it doesn't mean I can read your mind. Okay. Mani sauc Armins, mācījos Youth and Community Studijas, tas ir strādāt ar jauniešiem un vietējiem iedzīvotājiem, ir īpaši ar vietēju iedzīvotāju attīstību, ar cilvēkiem, kuri iebrauc no dažādām valstīm, piemēram, Īrijā es daudz strādāju ar latviešiem, ukraiņiem, lietuviešiem, poļiem, lai viņš iesaistīt citās organizācijās, skolās un atrast jaunus draugus. Tāpatās man ir izglītība sporta skolotājs un sporta zālē sporta instruktors. Mācījos psiholoģiju 4 gadus. Un tā, īsumā tas ir viss par mani. No Amerikas 2006. gadā izveidoja Research in STEM Education. Nedomājiet, ka viņa vispār izdomāja STEM. Viņa vienkārši izdomāja STEM, uzrakstīja tos papīra, lai varētu vispār skolotāji un visi pārējie jaunatnes centra darbinieki varētu sākt strādāt. 2007. gadā STEM jau bija pielietots praksē. Līdz 2019. gadam 3000 skolotāju Amerikā 50 štatos jau pielietoja STEM praksē, un 38 pasaules valstīs STEM jau bija jāzināms. Tāpēc viņai ir tas cilvēks, kurš vispār uzrakstīja STEM smuki uz papīra, un tagad mēs visi domājam, kas ir STEM? Īstenībā mēs visi zinām, kas ir STEM. STEM bija STEM bez A, tagad ir STEM ar A, un tagad amerikāņi izdomāja, ka vajag te ielikt R for reading, lasīšana, stream. Bet tas vēl, cik es zinu, tas oficiāli nav. Es domāju, drīz tur būs visi alfabēta burti. So today we're going to look at STEM, or STEAM, it's the same thing just without arts. We're going to look at science, maths, arts, engineering and technology. For each of you, 1 or 2 subjects will be closer than others. So when you go back home and you want to develop a new plan to deliver problem to young people, you really should probably choose 1 or 2 subjects that you are best at and try to deliver them. If you work with the kids younger age, let's say 4th class, you have to keep it as simple as possible to keep their interest in, okay? And you don't have to be an expert. So try from the basics, do a little bit of research, and give it a start. No visiem šiem priekšmetiem kādam no jums būs tuvāk tikai 1 vai 2 priekšmeti. Tāpēc, kad jūs braucat atpakaļ uz mājām, izvēlēties varbūt tikai 1 vai 2 priekšmetus, kuri jums interesē un kuri jums labāk padotos. Ja strādājat ar jauniešiem 1. klasīte vai bērnu dārzā, vai 2. 3. klasīte, nevajag to visu sarežģīt. Sāciet no paša parastākā, lai viņiem tā interese būtu. Savādāk, ja tas ir pārāk sarežģīti, viņi zaudēs interesi un viņi nepiedalīsies. Tajā pašā laikā, ja jums, piemēram, ir matemātika un tehnoloģijas tuvāk, bet ir jaunieši, kuriem patīk māksla, piemēram, tad varbūt atrodiet kādu, kurš ir ne jau speciālists, bet kuram ir interese un kurš var to pasniegt. Tāpēc ir ļoti svarīgi, mūsu šeit ir tik daudz, ka mēs uzzinām pēc iespējas vairāk un vairāk viens par otru, lai tad, kad mēs aizbraucam atpakaļ mājās un vēlamies izveidot projektu, mēs zinām, kur pasniegt. Yeah? So, today we will look at what is STEM, STEM history in Ireland, funding. Funding is very, very important because everything costs money. Okay? So we will look at who pays for all the projects, who pays for the material, who pays for the courses, who is paying teachers' wages, practice, how we put it into practice, especially from my perspective, and then outcomes. Mēs skatīsimies, kas ir STEM šodien, jā? STEM vēsture īrijā, budžets un to, kā mēs STEM pielietojam ikdienā un ko mēs no tā dienas beigās iegūstam. So, the most important question, what is STEM? Okay, STEM or STEAM, whichever way you like to call it. So, STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Math. Our mission is to inspire young people to love STEM subjects. So, our mission is to get young people to be involved in science, technology, engineering, and arts. It's very simple. People might wonder what's STEM and you get in panic when you are asked. But actually it's not like rocket science and it's nothing new. We all know all these subjects. It's all under one umbrella, STEM. Okay? Tātad STEM galvenā jēga, ideja ir, lai jaunieši mācītos šos priekšmetus un viņiem būtu interesē tos apgūt. Tas nav nekas jauns. STEM ir vienkārši tā kā vienā burbulī ielikti visi šie priekšmeti, un mēs šos visus priekšmetus mācāmies visu mūsu dzīvi. STEM in science includes a series of fun, interesting and creative introductions of life and art. As an example, diversity in life, structure of bacteria, DNA. Also, where we come from. So with younger kids you can start to create their minds and ask them, where do we come from? Did we come from God or did we come from monkeys? So that's just to make them think, okay? What are we made of? Is it water or we are made of like some alien species, okay? And then science is also, it's very broad, so under science umbrella would be create vaccine for COVID, let's say. Okay, so it's actually like very broad. Tātad science, kas ir vispār dzīve? Kurš to radīja? No kurienes mēs nākam? Vai tas būtu mēs nākam no Dieva vai arī no pētniekiem? Piemēram. Un tas ir ļoti svarīgi ar jauniešiem, lai viņi sāk domāt, jo dažiem, ko pasaka, piemēram, science, viņam ir, tāda kā tunelī viņi skatās, bet īstenībā tas ir ļoti plašs aspekts. STEM in technology. So the main thing is to inspire kids, figure out things, building things, love language, love technology. So, let's say you studied about the bridges. So you can start it very simple. Build bridge from the matches and do things like that. Also, with the younger kids, when you just start, you can start with bringing in old TV and just take it apart and see what it's from, where the wires go in, completely dismantle it, see what microchips are in it. Maybe even break the screen and see what's going to happen. So.
1, 2, aiziet!
Tehnoloģijā ir ļoti svarīgi lai jaunieši būtu ieinteresēti tehnoloģijā un paskatīties, kas notiks, ja ir iespēja. Jo tas ir pats pamats, lai redzētu, kā tas viss vispār darbojas. STEM in engineering. So there are different types of engineering, okay? Construction, electronic engineering, and they are like completely different things. So get young people to think outside the box. Don't be just like engineering is just building a bridge. You can build robots, you can engineer all sorts of fields. We have greenhouses in buckets and all those type of things. Also engineering is working with Lego. see how that works. Let's say in Ireland we have good few youth spaces. I think we have probably 4 where you can actually go and build things from Lego. And like they are unreal, they will build robots and all those kind of stuff. And actually they build like robots that actually move. You combine electronic engineering and construction engineering. And it's all about finding the space for young people where to like develop their knowledge and try out new things. STEM in art. So that's what STEAM and STEM, the only difference is one of them has art and another doesn't. So art is really in everything. As you can see, that's a bacteria. Piece of art, yet it's engineering, yet it's construction. And if you want to, you can have it apply maths into it as well to see how much bacteria weight and like all those sort of things. Math. Anyone here good at math? Maths and physics. From my experience, I love maths and physics, but I'm not good at it. I studied electronic engineering, absolutely loved it. Physics, so interesting. We would calculate which radiators are better, electric ones or we put stove, and you can literally calculate till the like very, very accurate how much heat it's going to produce and how much cost it's going to give you. So, but then it's important that you understand maths and can calculate it. It's not just that you like in a way. So lessons include what, how, why, shapes in nature, data and statistics. So you can study like about power, which is like electricity as well, which is part of engineering. Because even build a bridge, you have to have math. So really maths are in a lot of other subjects or even arts, because you have to calculate actually. If you do some piece of art, let's say, you actually have to calculate how much paint you need. So otherwise you're gonna buy like loads of buckets of paint and you'll have leftovers, or you will underestimate how much you need and then you are in financial difficulty because you gave like wrong price. So these are all the things that you can actually talk with young people, why it is important, to study maths and be good at it. So smartfuture.ie, and I put actually in the brackets, find what you like. This is very good website if you don't know what you are good at. So if into my classroom comes in small Johnny, I would be like, go into this website and we will actually find out what you are good at. Because we have transition year students, which is like third year students, fourth year students, and they'll be like, oh, what am I good at, And obviously, if I see them for the first time, I'll be like, I have no idea. And going into higher education, into college, it's actually very important to choose the right subjects to study. If you want to be an engineer, if you want to be designer or anything. And you have like, in college really only one shot, because in Ireland you get grant, you can apply for grant or scholarship. So you actually, if you repeat it again and change the college course, you have to pay. So that's why smartfuture.ie is actually very good to find what you are good at. So you can all check it out in your own time and just for your own benefits. Fill out the form and see what answers they will give to you. Smart Future, jūs varat iet un tādā veidā, piemēram, es palīdzu jauniešiem saprast un atrast, kas viņam būtu piemērots mācīties tālāk, piemēram, pēc 12. klases iet augšskolā. Tāpēc, ka, kad jaunieši, piemēram, jums atnāk un saka, es gribu būt inženieris vai kaut kāds dizaineris, un es saku, kā domā, man tas palīdz, labi būs vai ne. Bet ir īstenībā ļoti grūti zināt. Kā tas, tas viņam tas būs pa spēkam vai ne. Tāpēc smartfuture.ie jūs ievadat visu savu informāciju, kas jums patīk, kas jums nepatīk, un tajā pašā laikā tur ir ļoti daudz informācijas par cilvēkiem, kuri strādā, piemēram, kuri ir inženieri, augstskolas, kuras piedāvā noteiktus kursus, un tu vari īstenībā sazināties, piemēram, ar cilvēkiem, kuri strādā Apple, cilvēkiem, kuri strādā Microsoft. Īrijā, piemēram, ir ļoti daudz lielo kompāniju, dažādas nozares, varbūt šāda nozara pat, varbūt šāda nozara pat. Un tad no tā jaunieši jau var izvēlēties augstskolā, kādos kursos viņiem iet, ko, piemēram, darīt un kā tālāk mācīties. So in here you put in those subjects you like and interests you like, and keep it like very short, just buzzwords, yeah? So subjects I like. You can put in chemistry, maths, let's say, and then interests I have, you can put in I like arts, I like dancing, and then they will actually put you in the right place and give you information who you can contact. Unfortunately, this is actually working just for Ireland, but then at the same time, just to find out what you are good at, anyone can use it, and it's for free. So, with STEM in Ireland, there is a lot of innovation camps all across the country, which happens probably 5-6 times a year in different places. Could be schools, could be Google, let's say, could have an innovation camp, different sort of organizations. So, innovation camps are very close related to STEM because young people and kids, adults, they come up with new ideas. As an example, if you work hard in the innovation camp, you can prove yourself that you are smart, you are worth it, and then colleges or some different workplaces could come and employ you, or you could get scholarship or place in the college. So in innovation camp, you come up with new ideas, mainly related to problem solving. As an example, Amazon. Why they are so rich? They came up with the problem was that people order goods and it takes a long time for them to be delivered. So Jeff Bezos came up with an idea. He started with the box, and now when you order anything on Amazon, it probably will be at your doorstep within 2 or 3 days. So we use 4 C's: critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and creativity. These 4 C's are important to use to find the problem and come up with the solution. So critical thinking means think clearly. Collaboration, work with other organizations, work with other people. So if you come up with the problem when you go back home and you want to develop STEM program, you have to remember who you have here and who has the best knowledge to solve the problems that you have. Creativity, think outside the box, the easiest way how to come up with a solution. And communication, it's very important to talk. You might think it's a bad idea that you have to solve the problem, but actually someone might pick your idea and rejig it a little bit, and it will be a great idea. Vienkārši mēs paliekam pie 4 C, mēs lietojam, jo tad it kā, tu to visu, tev nav tas viss it kā putrā. Tad tu izpildi vienu, aiziet pie otru, tad pie 3, tad pie 4. Kāpēc STEM priekšmetus vajadzētu mācīties, lai tikt līdz tam gala mērķim, un kur tev tas dzīvē vispār var noderēt? Jo, ja es neko nezinātu par STEM, vai arī jūs man pateiktu, STEM ir tas un tas, un es nezinātu, kā to vispār dzīvē pielietot, tad sateiktu, es iešu kaut ko citu darīt. Kursi online, STEM, kuros var piedalīties un gūt zināšanas. Jūs par to visdrīzāk nesaņemsiet algu, bet ja tas ir kaut kas tāds, kas jums dzīvē tālāk noderēs, var droši pieteikties, pieslēgties un strādāt.